been running for the sound test room.
Hello and welcome to the Sound Test Room. My name is Jakob. I'm your host and you're watching a haQ attaQ episode. Now I'm gonna show you how to get some vocals into Gadget. Gadget doesn't support audio tracks, but there are two in-app purchases that gives you samplers at least, and you can actually use those to put in vocal phrases and actual lines. And I'm talking about Abu Dhabi and Bilbao. Now Bilbao is like an MPC machine, so you basically trigger samples on pads. And then you have Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi is a sample slicer. So you put in one sample with different stuff in it. You can play these slices on pads. But for just getting regular vocal tracks into Gadget isn't easy since it doesn't have audio tracks. So I began with making a track inside Gadget, but I'm not gonna play that yet. What I wanna do first is show you the vocals I recorded, because I recorded my vocals into Cubase's. Now these are just a few harmonized vocals that I put in there. And I warn you, I'm not a good singer.
I've been running for eternity.
So that's a very basic line right there. I've been running for eternity, and that was the only line that I got running in my head for an eternity as soon as I started making the track inside Gadget. Now I have these recorded vocals, but I want to get them into Gadget. So how do I do that? I began by just compressing and EQing the vocals until I was satisfied with the results. And on the output, I made sure to put a compressor just to keep all the levels in check. With Gadget, you don't have any equalizers and stuff and compressors. There is a compressor on the master bus like that, but so you have to do that before exporting. All we need to do is export it. And Gadget has full support for audio copy and audio paste by retronomes. Just go into media and go to mixdown. Now you might be using another DAW. I'm using Cubase's by Steinberg, but if you're using another DAW, there are usually options for exporting WAV files, so the process is the same. I'm just gonna create a mixdown. And Cubase's users, if you're beginners to this, just untick the include the effect tail and range between locators, and that is actually those right here. And then start. Right there is our exported WAV file. So all we need to do now is to actually get it into, make sure it's chosen, and then press share, open with, and audio copy, and it's gonna send it to audio copy. The next thing we're gonna do is go into Gadget. Now here we have Gadget, and inside Gadget I've loaded up a wide range of gadgets basically, but what we're gonna take a look at is what I've done in Bilbao and Abu Dhabi. Now first we need to import the file we exported from Cubase's. I've already done that, but I am gonna show you how it's done. Right there is the sample browser. You also have this browser right here, and this is actually just presets. So if you make any changes here in the slices when you've loaded a sample, you can save it as a preset in this list, but we are interested in this list. So there are already loads and loads of really nice samples and phrases and stuff inside the Abu Dhabi Gadget that you can use. And what we're gonna do is import our own. So you press import and then go to audio paste. Now audio paste will open up in its own window right there, and since we exported from Cubase's, we go into the Cubase's folder, and there we can find the physical shape waveform that we exported from Cubase's. Now when you load it, it's gonna automatically load into Abu Dhabi, and it's gonna assign slices. You can then move slices, or markers as they're called, by pressing the marker button and then moving the markers. I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna mess up what I already have here, and I need the video to go on. So let's have a listen to what it sounds like now.
I've been running for eternity.
way you can make some really cool stuff with it. But what if I wanted to just continue running? Well, you can do it with Abu Dhabi, but it's not really the way to go. Much easier if you use Bilbao. This is Bilbao, and it performs like an MPC machine. Now we need to import our sample into Bilbao instead. And to do that, first we choose a pad, press the sample button, and then the same thing, import. And from there we just go into the Cubase sounds and import our physical shape. It's gonna load up right here, and then you can tweak how the sample plays, just like in an MPC. I've just chosen for the sample to run freely.
I've been running for eternity.
And since I sang it into Cubase, I had the metronome on, and I had it at the same BPM as I had Gadget. So when I exported it, it was set to a tempo, quantized to bars. So then it's easier to align the sample to your rhythm when you're importing it like this. And now I'm thinking, maybe you want to hear the result of what happens when you do something like this.
I've been running for eternity. I've been running for eternity.
Well, now you know how to do it, how to actually get your vocals inside Gadget. Abu Dhabi and Bilbao are in-app purchases. I can't remember the price of them, but I'm gonna pop them in right there so you can see how much it is. Do I recommend these? Yes. Am I telling you to go buy them? No. Buy them if you want them, and always, before you buy something, think, do I need it? Would it improve my workflow? Do I already have something similar? Or do I already have something similar, but this adds something extra that the other one doesn't have? You are always the one to decide for yourself. As usual, Doug Woods, Colin Sweeney, and me, Jakob, haQ attaQ at soundtestroom.com wishes you a very productive week. Now go finger your surfaces and have lots of fun doing it.
I've been running for eternity.